What you guys got, another mechanical keyboard review. This one is the E-Elements Mechanical Eagle Z-77. Even though it says Falcon on the box, that's the title of the keyboard. It also is compatible with all versions of Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Comes very well packaged, as you can see, foam and bubble wrap, so it's protected for long haul transit or something like that. It is well protected, as you can see. Inside there you're going to get your keyboard, your palm rest, your key removal tool, your user manual and 2 magnetic bolts. The actual palm rest itself is made of plastic. There is no foam in there to protect your wrists. Also, the key removal tool is just a basic key removal tool. The USB is 2.0, gold plated, non-braided cable with a cable tie, and it also is molded to the actual keyboard. Comes in about 1.8 meters in length for this one as well. As you can see, it is molded to the bottom of the keyboard. The bottom of the keyboard is made of plastic and the top is made of black aluminium, which is then powder coated black, which is a really nice finish. This is a full length keyboard, which is 455 millimeters by 225 with the palm rest on by 25 millimeters. Now the user manual comes in Chinese and English. As you can see, English gives you all the function key layout, which is your 9 RGB backlit modes, 5 levels of brightness and also 5 speeds. Okay. Also, to fit the palm rest is pretty straightforward. Just clip it into place and then pull out one of those magnetic bolts and just slot them into place. Pretty easy to do, as you can see here. Also, this is water resistant and dust proof, as they claim on their website, and you can see the water rolls there. It does come with some feet risers on the bottom, which will elevate the back of the keyboard, which is a nice touch. Some anti-slip rubber pads, as you can see here, and there's one there as well with that water release hole there in case you spill some liquid on there, and there's another pad there. Just make sure you let it dry out before you turn it back on if you did spill any liquid in there. Also, it does have anti-ghosting with 104 key rollover. N key rollover is supported on this keyboard. Net weight is about 1800 grams or something like that, but pretty decent keyboard and very good build quality on this as well. It does have the blue switches, which are the goatee switches on this one. I think that's how you pronounce it. But overall, it's good for gaming and also multimedia and typing and stuff like that. The keys, when they get in focus, you can see are double shot keys. The finish on the bottom of them are a little bit crusty, as you can see there, but they are piano black finished on the outside. ABS plastic with etching on them, so it does protect it and has some durability, as you can see there. And the actual keys themselves are pretty nice and responsive, and I will put up the responsive times and the force that you have to use to get those on the screen, so you can see those there. But all in all, it's a pretty decent keyboard for the price. It's about £60 in the UK, which is about $68 I think in the US for this full range keyboard. Let me give you a sound test here. Now, if you've not used the mechanical keyboard, the keys are individually controlled by an independent switch, so it's not a membrane or a mechanical fill keyboard. This is a full-blown mechanical keyboard. Also, you can see it has that honeycomb feel to it on the front of the palm rest, which is just hard plastic. There's no rubber on there at all. Now, to remove the keys, you just use the key pulling tool, as you can see here, and this allows you to clean any debris or any dust around there as well, and also clean your keyboard, which is good. Now, I'm not sure if these keys are removable or interchangeable with other switches. I'd have to check that out, and you can check that out on their website as well. They may be molded to the actual unit itself. I'm not sure on that one. But other than that, the finish on it is pretty nice, and the keys, I do like it. I've been using it for about a week and been playing some games on it, and it's been pretty okay and pretty responsive as well. And the sound of them are pretty nice as well. I do like the sound of mechanical keyboards. And again, I think the brown and the red switches are probably more preferable for me for gaming. But everyone's got their own choice. On the side here, side profile, you can see the machine finish on this is pretty nice on the aluminium. There's no sharp edges here, and you can see those LED lights here and the finish on the keys. Pretty decent. You can see all the color ranges there. And also we'll go through some of the features that this keyboard has, with some of the light display that you can use on this and some of the light cycles. So would I recommend you go out and buy one of these cheap Chinese mechanical keyboards? And the answer to that is yes. I don't think you've got anything to fear. You've got a year's warranty on this, plus 30-day money back, hassle-free return. And also, if you've purchased it on Amazon, like I have this one, you get that added protection from Amazon as well. So what you're seeing is what you get really. You're paying £60 or 68 US dollars for a mechanical keyboard. Okay, it's from China and it hasn't got a name that you recognize, but I can tell you the switches in it and everything else works just fine. So let's take a look at the functions keys here and some of the light displays that you got. Now you have got the speed here, which you can use the function key and the cursor keys left and right to change the speed of the light display. You've also got the function key and the up and down cursor keys here, which will change the brightness of the keyboard as well. And there's 5 brightness levels and 5 speed levels. There's 9 also RGB backlit levels, which is function key and INS key, and that will give you the displays that you want to use here. Now, thing to remember guys, this doesn't come with any type of software, so you can't manipulate the colors and the patterns like you can on some of the more higher branded models. This is just a function key design, so you can't go into the software and start mapping keys with all the software and stuff like that. You can't do that with this particular model. So if that's a deal breaker for you, then look away and go somewhere else. Also, a thing to remember as well, that this doesn't have any drivers, so you don't have to download any drivers or anything like that. It's driverless keyboard, but basically you're getting an LED backlit keyboard here, as you can see, and it works pretty well, to be honest. So if you're happy with those and you don't want to spend a lot of money, then go with the Chinese mechanical keyboards. I can't see why not. And there's loads of them on the market, so you can do your research and check those out. Another thing to check out if you're a gamer is the switches. Now this one has the blue switches on it. Now the blue switch, in my personal opinion, is an all-round type switch, which is for touch typing or typing, multimedia functionality, stuff like that, light use, and also a bit of gaming. But if you are looking for more a serious type level of keyboard for gaming, just solely gaming, then my personal opinion is the browns and the red switches, which are another type of switch as well. But it all comes down to pressure, that the amount of pressure that you like to use as well. Also, this does have its own custom built gaming backlit keys, which is the function key 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 keys, and that allows you to have the backlit for the gaming as well. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. If you enjoy these videos guys, then hit that like button, and I shall see you again for another wicked video. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.